screen first.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Okay.
Great talking with you yesterday, Addie. I was telling my girlfriend all about our conversation. That was pretty cool. All right, what am I doing? I am to share my screen. Screen. This site or this blog right here, I want to put it in the chat. It is so freaking awesome. So this guy, Chris Voss, he's the guy I was talking about last week that has the Never Split the Difference book. He's the hostage negotiator guy. And so I'm just enamored with his information. It's like so freaking cool. And there's some stuff I wanted to talk about, this labeling stuff. So I was watching this video this morning and he was talking about how you can diminish positive. So what is it? This is the communication still allows to attach a tentative identification to dynamics of emotions of circumstances implied by the counterpart's words, so and demeanor. When you use it effectively, labeling becomes one of the most powerful skills available to us because it helps us uncover the factors that drive the counterpart's behavior. He was talking more about, let's see, where is that? The part about, so like you can label things, like you can come back at them. So it's like the last three words, what they said. So like, for example, I said to Crystal, I like your shirt, right? So Crystal could come back and say, oh, you like my shirt? Oh, it seems like you like my shirt, So then what that does is that makes me go, yeah, I really do like it. I think it's pretty cool, So it gives you this kind of second to be able to recover, right? So like you say something like, or whatever it is you say, oh, my house needs work, and talking about houses, and you go, then you come back and go, oh, your house needs work. How does that, is that like important to you? Or it seems like that place could probably use a little bit more work or whatever, right? So now you're giving yourself a little bit of space to think about it. Then they're going to come back and say, I mean, that's not a great example, but they're going to come back and say, yeah, it needs this and this and this, and all that stuff. So it's amazing stuff, and it's like endless. Alan, how's the book going? Alan got the book last week, so.
Hey man, it's excellent. I'm listening to it chapter by chapter every time I'm like driving, and I'm up to the point where bending reality.
Bending There you go. Yeah. Bob in the chat said mirroring, and mirroring is, yeah, it's like, it's some good stuff. It's funny because you can do this in any situation, like if you're just talking to your friends or you're talking to your family, and kind of practice it. And see, I'm sort of working on it with my girlfriend. She's going through a lot of stuff right now, so I'm just trying to help her through this stuff and making her realize, okay, why am I thinking this way? And I'll just mirror back to her what she's telling me, and so it's super super fun stuff. This is in the chat if you want to go through here, and he's got tons of YouTube videos, and if you get a chance to get the book, either on Audible or the regular book, it's well worth the time and effort. I mean, I love the gut stuff. The guts is definitely the number one thing, but man, we can always add other things. One of the really important things he talks about in there a lot too is using the person's name. And I forget this a lot. I forget to ask their name right in the beginning. But to use their name like 3 or 4 or 5, 6 times in the conversation because that makes them feel comfortable, like you're actually, care about them, because when you hear your name, it's like, oh yeah, okay, you hear your name just makes you feel good, so it's another great tool that I need to work on. I actually just wrote like all this stuff on my desk in Sharpie so that I can look at it now right here on my desk, to try to remind me to use that. So and that way I can't like rub it off with my arm or anything. So today's book for anybody that has the guts to make a call is The Go-Getter. All right. It's an awesome book. I'm about halfway through it right now myself. A lot of people I have been watching or listening to have mentioned that book recently. So it's a really good book. So if anybody has the guts to make a phone call on this call today, you get The Go-Getter. Sweet, Vernon. All right, so let's start making some calls. Maybe I'll send myself the book. How about that?
I'll do it again if no one else wants to.
Yeah, you don't get the book. You already got one.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
No, but I want you to get the. I'd love for you to make a call for sure. That would be great. Here, give me just a second. I wasn't completely prepared. Actually, I have a couple I could do. I'm gonna give this guy a call right now. I don't know anything about this deal. I guess I must have texted him yesterday. So anybody have any questions? Is LaShondra on, or I don't think she is yet. She's always got a good question. So has anybody got anything good going on that they're in their business they want to talk about? Vernon, great to see you, buddy. Super stoked you're on. All right, let's do a call. You guys hear that?
Yep. You've reached 228-9756. I'm not available.
They just messaged me. I tried to call this guy yesterday. Hang on a second here. Got all my numbers right here, ready to go. I'm working Florida this week. So lots of condos in Florida. You guys are always in the way here. Yeah, I gotta do this call in here today, okay? Until 11:30. Just Thursdays of the day.
Hello.
Oh, hey, it's Mark. I was calling you about your place on North Congress.
Yeah, are you a realtor?
No, I'm not a realtor. You get a lot of calls from realtors?
Yes.
Are they?
What? You are a buyer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Which one you calling? Which property?
Oh, yeah.
I have few.
You have a few? Maybe I can.
Yes,
Maybe I can buy them all. I'm calling about the one on 2303 North Congress?
Yeah, okay, yeah, the 27, the 125,000, yes.
Right.
Bedroom one bath.
Yes.
Yes.
I wanted to see if, it looks super interesting. I'm really interested in it. I wanted to see about maybe asking you a few questions about it and see if, might be able to make a deal. You can tell me no, or just tell me to get lost at the end. Does that sound okay?
What's the question?
So I'm looking at it, I don't really see much. See, it looks like a pretty nice place. Is it empty now or?
No, I have a tenant. I had the one tenant that moved in.
I see.
Just 1 month. Yes.
Is that like a month to month or a lease or what?
No. It's 1 year lease.
Oh,
I
wow.
have another one there that it's month to month. Just
Okay.
because that's what I put them in case if someone want to move in right away. So I have one it's month to month, and I have another one that's 1 year already leased. If you want to buy it with a tenant.
I see. Okay. How come you're selling them? They seem like such nice places.
Yeah, nice places. Yes, that's what I do. I buy and sell.
Okay, that's kind of what we do too. My son and I are looking for an investment type place. Do you do like just condos or houses or all kinds of different things?
No, I do condos mostly.
Okay. All right, how did you come up with that price? Did you get it appraised or did you just kind of do comps with the area or with the other?
I have 25 years in this.
Yeah. Then you sound like somebody I need to talk to. I'd love to pick your brain about stuff. So do you just like buy them cash and then turn around and sell them, or do you like?
Yeah. Why don't text? This is your cell phone. Why don't text you my email address? Send me all the questions. Because right now I'm getting to a meeting.
Okay.
Send me all the questions you need, and will tell me about yourself and if you are a cash buyer and everything.
Sure.
And how serious you are about it.
All right.
And we can take it from there.
Okay. Cool. All right. Hey, wait, before I go real quick, I mean, do you do any seller finance type stuff on them ever?
No, only cash buyer.
Only cash. Okay, great. Hey, thanks for your time. Yeah, send me your stuff. I'd love to get it. All right. Well, who knows what that'll turn into, right?
That sounds like a cash buyer lead.
Yeah, he could be a buyer for sure. Here. Chuck, how are you today?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
Nice sunny day here.
Good. I'm gonna go. I kind of found it's interesting. I just got a new Google Voice number. I always talking about New Orleans, Crystal. I got a new Google Voice number. And it's a 504 number, which is New Orleans. And so I've been having troubles. Like I call and I swear I'll have like so many people that don't answer the phone because I'm dealing mostly in the southern states. And yesterday I started using my Google Voice number and I got almost everybody answered the phone. I was like totally blown away.
Oh, because of that number, that area code.
Well, yeah, mine's like in California, so it's 707. You get people, oh, is this guy calling me in California trying to sell me a car warranty or something, So, so, all right. So I'm going back. That was the first guy didn't answer. Both those calls were on my 707 number, but now I'm going back to my Google Voice and see what happens.
How did you change your screen name?
My screen?
Yeah, your name right there where it says Mark the Big Wave.
Oh yeah, I just learned how to do that yesterday. Actually, those guys are giving me shit about it the other day because it's like Justin's all, yeah, everybody thinks I'm you and this and that. And so they showed me the other day when we were on our little coaches meeting, and then yesterday I couldn't figure out how to do it, and then Victor had to coach me through it. So basically what you do is you go to participants and then you go to your name and then you go to more and then you go rename.
Cool.
So yeah, so now I'm Mark the Big Wave Surfer. I'll be something different next week. I'm going to change it again. So, all right, let's see if this works. How do I get on speaker? Oh, there goes my philosophy.
Did they answer and hang up?
No, it was going to be a voice message.
Oh, okay.
So I want to talk to people. I don't want to leave messages today. So
Mark,
yeah.
do you ever leave voice messages?
Oh
or-
yeah, all the time.
Okay.
I would say all the time. Like I very rarely don't leave a voice message unless I'm tired of like talking to myself. When I do it too many times in a row, then I'll just, I put it on a list. So I have this set up on my Trello is what I do is excuse me, if I get a no call, I put it on a checklist in the particular campaign that I'm working. You guys want to see that real quick?
Yeah.
I'll show it to you real quick. So I know everybody loves the systems, so okay. Okay, so this is my Trello campaign, my campaigns. So like Georgia's kind of a good one because I'll show you how this works. So what I do is I put all the most important ones that I need to put on right here in the description part. And then when you come down here on the checklist, so I'll copy and paste the Zillow link and I'll put it into the no answer callback. And so these will be all my callbacks that I need to make right here. And then I'll leave a little note, left a guts message, send offer, left message, that kind of thing. So then after I call them, so like the one day, so like yesterday I made about, I don't know, maybe 25 calls and probably 15 of them or maybe more than that. Let's go to Florida, see. So these are the ones that these are the ones that I need to make offers on today or do whatever I had on that note. So these are all the messages that I left yesterday. And then I have these other ones that I talk to people. So like I'll have a conversation with somebody and I'll say, okay, we kind of an agreement on a couple terms or whatever, but maybe I need to look and see if it's still going to work. And so then I do a research, make offer thing.
Mm-hmm.
So then, I can just go back to this and that's what I'm going to do. The first thing when we get off the call today is follow up with these people as far as, what we had talked about before. So does that make sense?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
It's a pretty simple setup. I'm liking it. I'm getting more and more into different things. It's kind of cool when I bring it into a lead. So like once I get it into a new lead, I can actually like add any emails that I have to it now too. This one doesn't have it. So like right here. So let's say I have an email with the seller. I can attach that email and then anytime the email comes through, it'll go right into the box also. So I have all that stuff. I don't have to go back and forth to Gmail and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of a nice little new thing that I just learned last week. So let's see. All right. Does anybody want to make a call? Anybody want the book? What's that?
I said, let me mute again.
Hey, Rich. Hey, Mark, can you call these people right here?
Yeah. What do you got?
John?
Are you in do you have it in the chat?
Yes.
Okay. Sure. That's the only one? That one right there? 024. Have you talked to them at all? Vernon?
Yeah, I talked to him, but when I went to call him back, he wouldn't answer the phone. He may have eight properties that he want to sell. He wants to he did tell me he wanted to consolidate those properties and get some properties next to home.
I see.
You might have to call him twice.
Hello, this is Jonathan.
Yeah, call him one more time and he probably pick up.
Hello, this is Jonathan Martin.
Oh, well. Keep sending me stuff when you want it. Hey, one thing too, that if you guys ever want to do this, this is Addie and I did this on a call. It might turn into a deal at some point, but she had kind of a bad, like the lady wouldn't call her back. So she gave me her number and then I called her and then we kind of worked out a deal, or we worked out some terms on a deal. And then, so sometimes, you have a bad, I think Anthony was talking about that too. Like he had kind of a bad experience with the seller and then he turned it over to Jerry. So if you guys ever come across that where you have, something that doesn't work out or they stop calling you or whatever, kind of like this situation, if you want to send me the number, I'll call them and see if we can work a deal out. So just another little opportunity for you guys if you ever need it. Leaving a message on this one.
Hello, you've reached Michael David, Lockheed Martin Enterprise Business Services in Orlando, Florida. Please leave a message and I'll return your call shortly. Thank you.
Hey, Michael, it's Mark. I'm getting back to you about that place at 20620 Maxim Parkway in Orlando. Super interested in. I got to check. I just need to know what numbers I need to put in there. Can you give me a call back at 504-475-7756? Thank you. They like that guts message, huh?
Love it. Got a check for you.
Got one. It's ready to go. Just got to fill the numbers in.
And hey, Mark.
Yeah.
So do you like
Yes.
this ones are not picking up that you're leaving voice messages or whatever? Do you use text magic to reach out to the ones that don't respond, or what's your? You just keep
I
following.
do both. So sometimes what I'll do, like on my thing here, it'll show like if I do, sometimes I'll do a voice message, and then sometimes I'll do a text. So like when I'm tired of leaving voice messages, I'll do, see like right here, I wrote left text message. And then on the older ones, like when I call them multiple times, then it'll be, usually what I try to do is I leave a message. Then the next time I call them, I'll do a text message. And then if I'll call them a third time, if they don't answer, then I'll leave them a message. Like one of those ones we were talking about the other day that really seems to work for me is, man, you sure seem like you're busy. I'm really interested in that place. Can you give me a call back at blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm ready to do something today. And I get a lot of responses that way, you know, when somebody doesn't call back. So, but I usually kind of my way right now is I call them like 3 times and then call them or make contact 3 times, text, message, you know, message, text, message kind of thing, like usually. So, and if I don't get them, then they just go off the thing. I just don't deal with it because there's too many other calls to make. So a lot of these places are, I just read this or watched this really great or interesting video. And Rick, I'd actually love to hear I don't know if you're available to talk for a second, but I just learned a little bit about the Zillow. Zillow is looking to get back into the cash offer thing again, and they're going to start making cash offers, like have a cash offer system for and they want to really expand it. They did it for a little while, and then when COVID happened, they stopped doing it. But I don't know if anybody else has heard anything about that, but I think there's going to be some, make it a little bit more challenging for us from a wholesale standpoint. But I think there's a lot of ways around it too, because it sounds like they're going to kind of stay in the most like hottest emerging markets. So we can kind of work around, you know, outskirts or other places that are not necessarily really hot and emerging. Jerry Norton had a really good video on it. That guy's great. I don't know if you guys ever watch his stuff, but he's got some really good stuff. So,
yeah, I'm really curious what their buy criteria is going to be in the areas that they decide to, you know, kind of open back up again. So
yeah.
they may be good buyers for our deals. Who knows, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Kind of what he said today was that they've been really working on the whole Zestimate thing to make it more accurate. And so they're basically, what they're going to do is give them the Zestimate cost for a cash offer. So, but they're really interesting. If you guys get a chance to watch that, if you look up Jerry Norton, I mean, the guy's a smart dude, and he's got some. He was saying how they lost when they did it before. They lost like, basically he figured it out. They lost on average $75,000 per house that they bought, fixed up, and sold. He's like, I don't know how they do it, you know.
How do they do that?
Yeah, so it's just because they're backed with a lot of money, you know. So I'm sure it's, you know, both you know, both ways. But it is interesting to just kind of see how that's going to go, and like where they're going to do it, and you know, that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, I think you're right.
What was that guy's name again?
Jerry Norton.
Oh, I know who he is. He's got his own
Yeah,
program thing. Yeah.
He's awesome. Yeah, he's got a ton of great content. I like him. I hope this guy answers. Come on, baby. I had a funny call the other day. I get some funny ones. Anyway, I called this guy about a property, and I said, hey, I'm calling you about your property. He's all, dude, you're like the 20th person that called me. The guy put the wrong number on the ad. So this poor guy was just getting hammered by people calling him about some property he knew nothing about on a Zillow ad. That one's not going through. Try it on my regular phone, see what happens. Bummer, this looks like a good one too. We'll go through. All right, let's go to the next one. Anybody else have leads they want me to call? I don't know if you guys put anything in there. I didn't check yet. Is anybody else doing stuff in Florida too, by the way? I'm curious. You guys are awfully quiet today.
I put some list in Florida.
Yeah, what part?
I just did, I think it's Jacksonville. Yeah, Jacksonville,
Oh,
Florida.
cool. Right on. I used to live there. I lived in Florida for a while, so I kind of know the area pretty well.
Hello?
Oh, hey, it's Mark. I was calling you about your place on Lakeview Drive.
Yeah?
Am I too late? Did you sell it already?
No, it's not.
How did you not sell that place yet?
Then we're putting a toilet in. I got about 10 more minutes. Can I call you back?
No, man, I don't want you to have to put a toilet in. I want you to talk to me. Yeah, of course.
Right back?
Please call me
I'm
back.
home
That,
with my sister today.
all right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. That will be the toilet call I'll put down. Let's see. This one. Already. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, hey, it's Mark. I was calling you about your place in on Del Rio.
Right. Are you interested in buying or what's the
I am interested in buying. Are you interested in selling?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
sure. I have a time out in the middle. Are you with a mortgager or a
No,
lender or what
no,
is it?
I'm just a regular guy looking for a property to invest in.
It's not a fixer up. I think you're on the wrong
No,
side. It might be in your price range.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I was,
Everything's got-
what's that?
everything's
Yeah,
already.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. How come you guys are selling it?
Excuse me?
Oh, how come you guys are selling it? I mean, it looks like such a nice place. You guys live there, or is it a rental?
It is. I did live there and I have a move planned.
Oh, really? Where are you
My
moving to?
daughter's in another area.
You have a
So
move?
what's your last name, Brett?
Ri-
You said it's Brendan?
No, no. My name's Mark. I'm not Brandon. This is Mark Richardson. Richardson,
Are
yeah.
you a realtor?
No, I'm not a realtor. It's funny, you getting a lot of realtor calls?
Oh, And absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you do? Your area code is out of this area.
Louisiana, yeah. I am looking for an investment property in St. Augustine area. It's a cool little town there. I love it. So where are you moving to? I'm curious, just out of curiosity.
I'll stay in the state of Florida.
Oh, okay.
I got a real funny feeling about this, that it's not what I think, what you're presenting. Are you moving to St. Augustine?
No, I'm looking for an investment.
I'm not interested.
Okay.
I'm not interested.
Well, thanks for not wasting our time. Have a great day. Okay. Wait, I gotta see how long that was. Oh, I don't know if I can. All right, what should I have done differently there? Anybody got any input?
I
Somebody
don't
tell me
think you
something?
could have did anything different.
Hung up sooner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
I
Just
know.
kidding. Yeah, she
Yeah.
she didn't even give you a chance to throw any spill out there. She's I'm not interested. What is this? Who is this? Who? Kind of all over the place.
Like, what do you do?
Didn't
I
she
know,
say
I probably
Mark,
should
that
have.
you can't afford her house?
Yeah,
hear
I
that?
don't know. She was I don't know. You're right. I should have caught that right off the bat. I was trying to do some mirror stuff on her, but she was just like not having it. So that's okay. That's one more call I made today out of my 10 I have to make. So that's all good, huh? That's one more closer to a deal. One more closer to the 50. 3.
Hi, you reached Stacia. Leave me a message. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Stacia, it's Mark. I was returning your call about the place on Cape Coral, or in Cape Coral, I'm sorry. Looks like an awesome place. I'm ready to do something today. I want to see if maybe I could make an offer. My number is 504-475-7756. Thank you. Don't know my phone number yet, so I had it written down on my desk. So every time I'm looking down, I forget what my freaking number is. So, all right, who's making a call? Alan, you gonna go for it?
Let's do it.
All right, let's see.
Hold up, let me get my phone.
Looks like an investor.
All right. Where's the number?
Here, actually, I got one. I got a good one here for you.
Lifetime commitment.
Hang on, let me close some of this stuff down.
Why money, time, commitment? Okay. I'm just trying to recap the qualification questions. Why time, money, why money, time, commitment?
Right. So let's go. Let's do this one right here. Wow, it's like the first one I've seen that's actually less than what they're asking. Okay, there you go.
Cool, man.
Take a deep breath. Relax.
770-789-3229. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have sold that house in Keystone Drive already, would you?
Pardon me?
The house in Keystone Drive, you wouldn't happen to have sold that already?
No, we haven't. I don't think we're gonna do anything until we get down there in the fall. And, in October, we will decide what to do at that point.
Oh, I see. Is now a bad time to talk? I mean, I'm looking to do something today. Is that something you feel like you could do?
But you gotta talk to my husband. If you hang on a few minutes, I'll get him for you.
Okay, sounds good.
Only wants to talk to you about the house in Florida.
Okay.
1 second.
Take your time, sir.
Okay, I'm here.
Hi, I'm Alan, by the way. What was your name, sir?
Ken.
Ken, and you guys own that house in Keystone Drive in Florida.
Yes.
Great, man. I'm interested, or we were interested, and I wanted to call and ask you a few questions. Feel free to ask me questions, and if at any time you feel like it's not a good fit, hey, it's not a good fit, and we'll part ways. Does that sound fair?
Sounds fair to me.
Awesome, Ken. Hey, Ken, are you guys living in there, or is this like a second home to y'all?
It's a second home. Yeah, we're up in North Carolina right now.
Awesome.
Because of the coronavirus.
Okay. And is it vacant, or is a tenant occupying it?
It's empty right now.
Ooh, okay. Who used to live there?
We've lived there for 20 years in the winter time.
Ah, I see. In the winter time, yeah, definitely.
We're sober.
Hey, I mean, I don't know what it's like, but here we get snow. I don't know if you actually get snow there in North Carolina.
Where are you at?
I'm from a place in Florida.
Yeah. Neighbors he's from New Jersey originally.
Oh, okay. Hey, Ken, real quick, what was your plan with this? Like, I'm just trying to understand, like, what would make you want to sell your summer or your winter house?
Well, now because of the coronavirus. And secondly, we spend our summers up here in the mountains of North Carolina all the time. We have for the last 25 years. And we just, two houses, my wife and I are 75 years old, so we're getting two places is a little bit too much.
Yeah, paying two places could definitely put a burden on the budget.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. I mean, have you considered renting it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Sorry, you broke up.
Yeah, we're not thought about it a little bit. Maybe rent was an option to buy.
Ooh, interesting. Tell me more about that.
Well, the rent would have to be about $1,200 a month. if we could take it, probably put $200 a month away for the down payment.
200 towards the down payment out of the 1,200. Okay.
Yeah.
And if now let me ask you this before we go any further, is we're looking to do something today. Does that wouldn't fit your time frame, would it?
Well, we're talking about. Oh, I got a ton of stuff to get out of there. It would take me a couple of months to get down there and get everything out.
Well, you mentioned the word option, so I mean, we don't have to execute the option until then, but we could perhaps get something in agreement today. I mean, is there anything that's stopping us from doing that?
No.
Is there anyone else that needs to be involved in this decision other than you and your wife?
Not really. My daughter would be. I would run it past her before I made any final decision.
Oh, okay. What does your daughter do? Is she in the real estate industry?
Engineer.
Okay. Would it make more sense to put her on the phone or reschedule a time when she's on the phone?
That's all right. This is if you're talking about renting, I'm going to need some information. What type of work are you doing?
Oh, we're looking to pick up a house exactly at the flavor you just described to us. We like the sound of rent to own, so I'm singing the same chord right there with you.
Okay, how much could you put down for a security deposit?
What would you typically ask for? Since it sounds like you've done this before, you sound like a very seasoned investor too, as well.
Well, I would need at least a 4 months rent.
4 months rent. Hold on, let me just take out a piece of paper so that I don't forget. Okay, 4 months rent. And you said the market rent is 1,200.
Yeah.
Okay, 4 months rent. Okay. In the event that we're able to take care of all the maintenance and repairs, is there any wiggle room in that monthly? Where we don't bother you at all?
Well, there might be.
Okay.
What type of work are you in?
Oh, we're also in the real estate industry, and our goal is to pick up nice houses that families could live in, and eventually they could make it a home as well after they've lived in it for a couple of years. So, yes, that's what we do as well. Does that sound reasonable to you, or probably not?
No. So you're gonna rent it for speculation?
No, not at all. We're gonna put somebody there that's gonna treat it like their house, and then eventually, after a couple years or 3 years, while making you monthly payments, we're gonna exercise that option, and then they're essentially gonna cash you out.
Oh, so you're not gonna live in it?
No, sir. I'm in New Jersey, and we're looking for an investment.
That's far enough. Thank you much. Goodbye.
Okay, thank you.
Damn it, dude, that was good.
I know, man.
Good. That was good.
Hey, someone else can hit them up. Someone else can hit them up.
Absolutely, dude. I'll call them later.
Florida number.
I got it right here. Hey, listen, if I get that deal, we're splitting it, okay?
Hey, man, fair enough. But thank you for the opportunity again, man.
Dude, that was great. That was great.
Hey, someone else hop on so they get that book, because apparently I can't get the book anymore.
Dude, that was good. Man, how are you feeling about that right now?
Honestly, when you told me to take a deep breath, that was the game changer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I went into explainer mode.
Yeah, no, it's all good, dude. It's all good. It's like, okay, so this will be on replay or whatever, dude. And we should figure out a way to cut this, if I can cut that little part out to where you can just kind of listen to it over and over. a few times. Everybody really should. And then just, I mean, you asked all the right questions, and, you know, I think they're open to it. They just don't understand it, you know, and then he just got to the point to where he's just like, you know, click. But I don't know, what is somebody else that got any input on that? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. I mean, I love the guts that Ellen has.
It was good. I think it kind of scared him when he asked, what did you do for a living? And when you said real estate and said our company, I think it kind of scared him. Like,
yeah, because he said that his daughter would also have to take a look.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well,
Right.
you know, I guess I should have rephrased the question another way. Like,
You
Yeah,
might have
you know,
wanted to make, you might have wanted
Go
to
ahead,
make the
Chuck.
pitch with the daughter on the phone. She might have said, hey, Dad, we might could work something out with this.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Carl knows what
Yeah.
I'm talking about there.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
think it kind of
I
scared him. What's called it just kind of scared him because when he said, I was like, here he goes. He said, so what do you do for a living? I was like, I get that all the time. And then when you said, well, me and our company, you know, we're looking for properties, and I don't know, it's something about that. It kind of scares us. And then you know, you're out of state and they'll say, well, are you going to live here personally? And it kind of scares them.
Right.
But
And there
that's
is
still, it sounds like it's going to be a deal because
yeah,
he's there. He's there.
Yeah, he's there. I mean, they got, what's the reason? Tell me, everybody, what's their why? How come they're selling, want to sell it?
They're older and don't want traveling and all that stuff like that.
Right, right. So you did a good job on, you said something about, I can't remember exactly what it was, but that's, so that's the point where we want to like kind of hit that, you know, pain, need and greed. Yeah, that must be pretty rough driving back and forth to there now, huh?
Yeah, and the 2 payment. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the 2 payments.
Maybe you can look on a prop string and see what he owes.
Yeah, you want to check that out real quick? Let's see.
So Carl, what should he have said instead of our company? What would you say in that situation?
I say that I say that as well. Especially if you got an out of state number. I noticed like my parents do it. Like elderly people, they kind of, especially now, like a lot of people try to target the elderly on scams. So, you know, they got that little wall up. Like, okay, you're not going to live here in our company, and you're out of state. They really can't comprehend unless somebody that's like in the real estate industry would know. But most people are kind of, unless they really got a lot of pain. But I think this person, because they're older and they don't want to travel as much, like going down there, I think this is still possible.
Yeah. And who knows, maybe it could even be a cash deal too. You never really
exactly.
know.
That's why I said look on a prop string
kind of deal. But
he said he's had it for 25. Go
ahead.
He said he's had it for 25 years, and I'll bet anything that thing's paid off. And if you were to able to get the daughter on the phone and talk to all of them and say, look, if you don't like that, I'll give you $150,000 for that thing in 10 days. You guys
too, I come across that every once in a while. They want to show it to their family member or whatever, which is totally fine. And I don't even know that you need to get them on the phone per se. If you can work your way through the numbers that you can all agree on and give them, start to give them what they want, and then bring the daughter in after you've already got the agreement set up, because they're gonna have her look at it no matter what, but when you're gonna bring the daughter in to try to be on the phone call, so this does come up a lot with older folks, because the younger folks are more adapt to the internet and technology and all that stuff. So and I'm not sure that he said 4 payments. I think he might have said
I thought he did say 4 payments. I thought he did say 4.
Okay, I thought he said just 1 payment, but I could be wrong. So
4 payments.
Was it about like 5,000, a little over 5,000, something like that?
Yeah, 4,800. So, that's still a deal. If the value, it depends on a lot of things, but we just did a deal yesterday. Connor did it. The guy, it took like weeks for this guy to go through the deal, but we're going to give him, it's $170,000 house, and we're going to give him 5,000, option money. In the beginning, it was going to be less, but then he talked to his financial guy, and his financial guy said, well, you need to be able to cover the money. He was like really worried about the rental income being taxed, so he was sort of, okay, well, this money is going to help pay the taxes for the rental money and so on and so forth. But we should be able to, it's $170,000 house. We should be able to get, 10 to 15 in option money on it,
Okay.
So, ideally the best way to do it is to give them the least amount, but it's not like you can't still do a deal when, when you're giving them some money, especially in this market right now, it's like, sheesh, you can pretty much sell anything. So, well, you're kicking ass. You're getting all the good ones, man. It's like I'm giving you away all these killer freaking leads, and they, who is Let's Make a Deal? Who changed their name to that? Vernon, that a babe. Right on. All right. Hey, anybody else feel like they have the guts to make a call? I'm going to make one more for Carl. Let me see here. What was it that you said? I might use my 707 number for that.
Yeah.
That's in Oregon or Washington?
Washington, Tacoma.
Oh, okay.
Your call has been forwarded to it.
Yeah. 11 o'clock.
Did you talk to them at all?
No, I called, I text, and I called. So I'm going to dig a little bit more. Might have to find another number.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, wait. This lady called me back. Let's see here. This is the toilet lady.
Hi, Mark.
Hi. Did you get the toilet all good?
I'm sorry. You broke up a little.
Oh, I said, is the toilet all set now?
Oh, no. We're cooking for a baby shower
Oh.
when you called.
Oh, crap.
I was in the kitchen cooking.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Somebody else I talked to earlier said, hey, I'm changing the toilet right now. Can I call you back?
Yeah, that was me.
That was you?
For you.
That was you. Hey, so I was calling you, you got a place in Cape Coral, right?
Yes, I have my mother-in-law's condo.
Oh, okay. You're just kind of helping her sell it, or what's the situation?
I'm sorry, what was your question?
Oh, you're helping her sell it? Are you a realtor or just helping her out?
I'm the seller.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks like a pretty nice place, huh? Right on the water there. Does that one go out to the Gulf, the canal, or is it just what's
Yeah, it's right around the corner.
Oh, okay. I don't have it in front of
And
me.
it's about a 200-foot wide canal, which is one of the widest in the Cape, or the widest. I can't remember one or the other, but it's a huge canal.
Okay.
And it's probably 5 minutes to the river that takes you right up to the Gulf. So 10 minutes you're at the Gulf.
Wow, cool. So are you on the southwest side then? Is that kind of where you're at, or which
Yeah.
part? Which part? Okay, cool. it looks like such a great place. Why would you be selling that? I'm just curious.
It's my mother-in-law, and she passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's a bummer. Is it what are you guys asking for it?
215.
215. Did you get it appraised? Or did you just have it just comped out there?
We ran comps with two realtors because we were going to buy the downstairs condo for my mother-in-law, and then so we had realtors showing us that, and so that's where we based it on.
I see.
That they told us.
Okay. Does it need any work at all? Is it in good shape?
It's in great shape. It could use carpet and a little bit of paint.
Okay.
We repainted the master, repainted the front room. The guest room is fine, but the bathrooms both could use painted, which we're considering going to go down and do. But and maybe one wall in the great room.
Okay. Is it?
But other than that, it's in great shape.
Is it is it like a probate situation or?
Oh no, it was willed to us and it's in
Okay.
trust.
Gotcha.
So.
Gotcha. Okay. Have you guys thought about renting it or anything like that ever?
It's just too much work.
Yeah.
We're just really not interested in. We're 2 hours away. We're in Tampa. So,
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And then it would mostly only rent during the winter. So.
Oh, it only rent during the winter? Isn't it? Cape Coral's kind of like hot right now, isn't it?
Well, they try and rent for 6-7 months, and it's just we just don't really want to deal with all that. Like I said, we're 2 hours away.
Yeah.
And
okay.
Just not something that we're wanting to do.
Yeah, 2 hours away. What's that?
They do rent in there. There are several people that rent in there, but they're snowbirds.
Right, right. They don't allow vacation rentals there, do they? Like short-term stuff? Do you know?
I don't really know.
Okay. And then what about the fees on it? Is it very expensive, condo fees?
The association dues are $350 a month.
Okay. Okay. Are you guys aren't flexible on the price at all, are you?
We're a little flexible because we're not using a realtor.
Right, right. Okay, like what if we were to like fly a big bag of money over to Tampa? How much would you want to have in it? If it was cash. 215. Oh yeah, actually.
How much would you want to have?
I know. Well, see, it's funny because I'm a basketball player and people say, well, you know, I want whatever, and I'll say, well, I wish I was 6'9" and I could do a reverse slam dunk, but I can't. I'm 5'10" and I can only jump like 3 inches off the ground. So
well, all you gotta do is make an offer.
Okay.
And, you know, I can go over it with my husband.
Yeah.
See where we're at.
Well, let me ask you this before I go. I'll check it out and see what I could do cash-wise too. But would you be open if I was to give you like the 215 and maybe give you a little bit of money down, doing something creative for a year or so, or?
Just depend on how much down and how crazy.
Okay. It won't be crazy.
You would have to figure out what you're comfortable with.
Yeah. I'd probably want to do it for like maybe a year, 18 months, something like that. Any idea what it actually would rent for if it was just like a regular rental? Do you have any idea or?
Do you know what they rent for?
1,200 maybe.
Okay.
We think somewhere around 1,200. It's about 1,437 square feet, 2 bedroom, 2 bath.
Okay.
Second floor, overlooking the Rubicon Canal, which is a hot spot right now. So,
definitely. Well, let me just throw this at you, just in general. We can think about it and get back to it. But if we were to do like the full 215, do 1,200 a month, and then maybe give you like like maybe 5,000 non-refundable down, rent it from you from like maybe, and take care of all the maintenance repairs. You wouldn't have to do any of that work that you're talking about. For like a year to 18 months. That's not something you'd be open to, is it?
well, that math doesn't make sense to me.
Okay. What doesn't make sense?
So, 1,200 a month. How are you getting to 215 with 1,200 a month for 18 months?
No, I'm 215 sales price. Well, what do you have it for sale for? I'm sorry. What was this for sale for?
It's for sale for 215.
Yeah.
So that math isn't
Yeah, no. So
1,200 a month.
215 would be, is there anything owed on it still? Is there still a mortgage or no?
No.
Okay, so 215 would be the sales price, right? And then we'd make payments for like a year, 18 months at 1,200, and then give you like 5,000 down. And then in 12 to 18 months, we'd give you the 215 full price.
Yeah, we probably won't. We wouldn't be open to anything with that low of a down payment
Okay.
for that kind of arrangement.
What kind of down would you feel comfortable with?
Probably at least half, to tell you the truth.
Okay.
Because we're not looking to, lease to own
Right.
kind of situation,
Okay.
and looking for a balloon payment in a year.
Gotcha.
So.
Okay. All right. Well, it sounds like it's probably over, but I really do appreciate you taking the time to get back to me, and I'm glad that the toilet thing's all worked out.
Yeah, that wasn't me, but that's good. Thanks.
Okay. All right. Talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Oh, too long.
You have to get your mind out of the toilet there, Mark.
I know. Well, you missed that other call I had. I thought it was her, and she said it was, but I don't know. So
I was
anyway.
like, oh no. I think you did. You messed the deal up right then.
Yeah, I did. I fucked it up. So
overall, I think that was a good call, but frustrating. Yeah. I have a lead call right now. Back on mute.
All right, go kill him. All right. Anybody else? Anybody got any better toilet talk we can talk about? Anybody else want to make a call before we go? All right. I think I'm about ready to. I got some work to do today. Thank you all for coming on. Let's see, who do we have on? Do we have a good crowd? I think here. We just gotta give a shout out to everybody. We have Crystal. Thank you. Let's make a deal. Lou, great to see you. Rick, Carl, Addie, Alan. Who else?
Mark, I heard my name. I'm totally in the other room. I apologize.
Oh, no worries. I was just saying thank you for being on. Anthony.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Bob G. I don't know Bob G. Who's Bob G? Good to have you. Anyway, Rick, thanks for coming. I think I got everybody.
Thank you.
Hey, you guys get out there, take a walk this afternoon if you can, and get some fresh air, get your mind right. And, I really am so grateful and blessed that you guys all come on here and I get to do this every week. It's pretty awesome. So Alan, great job today, buddy. I'm super stoked on that. I'll call that person again later and we'll see what happens. All right. I'll keep you updated. Thank you guys for all coming on, and have a great, make sure if you get an opportunity tomorrow. So probably two things I really want to talk about. Get on Arturo, man. You can learn so much from that guy. He is a whiz. And then our Monday night thing, obviously Monday with Justin, and then our Monday night thing with Rick is going to be kick ass.
Yeah,
so,
I can't wait for that.
Me too.
Going to be some good stuff. I have this, I'm going to try to have this option book. I talked a little bit about it before. This guy, Jack Miller, before. I'm going to see if I can get this scanned into a PDF so I can send it all out. It's some crazy ass shit on option stuff. So it'll be really similar to, I'm sure, what this guy's going to talk about. It's mind-blowing stuff. So, so anyway, thank you all for coming on. I really appreciate it. I can't believe how lucky I am I actually get to do this. So you all have a great day today, and go kick some ass. Let's make some money.
Thanks,
You as
Mark.
well.
Have a good
Enjoy your rest of your day.
See you, man.
Take care.
All right,
Thank
take
you.
care.
Bye-bye.